Welcome to the VIP section.
Sheababy,
One of your sweater games be crazy. What type of sweater is that? That shit.
Dreams. Check my bio out, man. Just my color, man. Shout out to Dollar, man. One of your dreams, man.
Yo, them shit's mean. I seen that. You had something similar to that on the other day. I was like, yo,
that's what on that night.
what is that? Like what kind of material is that? And this is D from Gruggs Academy. Tell them how coaches at the camp was trying to pick your brain about the moves.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, when I was at this camp. He was older, so he played with the Gauchos.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it was an easy transition to go right to the Chos. They had a lot of white players. You know what I'm saying?
100%. And yo, and to be honest with you, you had to be really disciplined and know what you want, because I played AAU and I know it's like that team you was on. I think the Gauchos team was you. Bring that one up, especially since we on the kids right now. How y'all feel about 50 Cent and his son? I don't know if it's beef, but you know the back and forth that they have.
See, we don't know the full backlash to that story, because you don't know what the moms put in the kid's head, or you know what I'm saying, or what ideas or what she thought she was entitled to. So she kind of embedded that into the son, like, yeah, you should be entitled to this, and this. If y'all don't got no relationship, what are you man entitled to?
Yeah. So you feel like 700.
Like he said, if the relationship was better, maybe.
Yeah, but I mean, I remember their relationship used to be on the road with him. He's on his album covers with him, I think, and pictures in the album. Remember him with the little 50 with the headband on in the videos? That's him, right?
That was when he first dropped.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that was Wink's video.
Right. But as you grow, you see him more.
A lot of that be the mothers, though. Because sometimes, because you know, no matter what you do, I don't care if you give all the money in the world, if a mother is close to their son, a son is never going to cross. I don't give a fuck what she tell him, negative vibes. It's just, you know, just not going to cross her. So you don't know what she was in his ear about towards 50, because 50 was around this kid a lot.
Yeah, we know that.
You know, I remember seeing them. He was MTV Cribs. He was up in the cribs in Connecticut. You know, when Vivica Fox was jumping over fences and all of that. Yeah,
you seen
I remember
them together
days.
in the hood though. So we can't say he wasn't with him just in the house. He was outside with him too.
That's what I'm saying. So the people in the comments are saying the problem is
at the end of the day, Shay, that's that nigga's father. That's his son.
No, but
none of this should be online, man.
Yeah, but I don't care. If I'm getting the messages that people are sending me, they saying that the problem was his son was hanging out with the ops.
His son was doing that on purpose. His son didn't hang out with this nigga because he liked him. He was hanging out with him because he hated his pop. He to troll his pop online.
I mean, that is a little. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of mad and heartbroken off that. If you know, being a parent, and if you know you see your son hanging out with niggas that's supposedly trying to tell people they gonna murder you, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real.
You know what times we in right now? They say, what he say? I didn't come to bring peace, but to turn father against mother, brother against you know. So that's again back to the times that we're in right now. But I think there's so many variables to that, because I seen him make a post like he wanted to spend some time. And I do know that when you keep giving somebody something, they get greedy. Like, there's no amount. Like, you could give somebody a whole bunch of shit, and if they think that you got so much, they'll keep taking and taking, no matter what. But now, then on the other flip side, it's his son. So I guess my children feel like they're entitled to whatever we had. But you have to teach them responsibility, too. You don't want your children
Shout out to my homie Janine in the building.
You don't want your children growing up with a silver spoon in their mouth to where they ain't never going to stand on their 10 toes and make their hum.
Facts. Nah, you right.
That's a fact.
But then the hanging with the ops thing, that's like, wow.
That's a low blow.
And I grew up in the I brought you in here, I'll take you out era, so I don't know.
Facts.
Yeah. Facts. That's a fact. Yeah, so Lorenzo, you mad at that if your son hanging out with the ops?
My son's not gonna cross that line.
Yeah.
I raised him a little bit differently. He's not crossing those type of lines.
He's not doing that.
Nah.
I pray to God my kids don't turn on me like that. I've seen some wild shit. But
nah, he's not.
Yeah, that's a little different right there.
Yeah, what era we are.
It's like you said, it depends on how you raised them, who you had them around. You know, when it comes to boys, if he was around suckers, then yeah, he gonna act like that.
Yeah.
But if you're entitled, you're privileged, and you feel that, oh, my dad got this, my dad got that, I could do this, I could do that. Nah, that shit don't always work for everybody.
Yeah.
Spoiled.
That's a fact.
Right.
Spoiled a child.
Yeah, I know.
I really hope they can mend that though. But I don't know how many. See, when you're in a position like that, you have to, like, because I've been going through, and I'm not nowhere near on 50s level right now, but
right.
I'm in a situation where I had to break off relationships from a lot of different people because they don't understand where I'm going. And then some people are just liabilities just because they're not thinking the way I'm thinking. Like, it becomes that detriment to the situation. So, like, being as though that this man got shot all those times and he almost died, and you know, that's a little rough.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I think it's crazy because his son looked just like him.
He sound like him too.
Word.
He sound like him too.
Just like him. Just like him. I saw on TMZ today. They were showing him, and they were like, "Yo, this guy looks just like him." You know, like, and you know, I think the son know what he did, and I think he wants to get past it. You know what I'm saying? He wants to get past it.
You think it was a cry for help?
I don't know about cry for help.
I was about to say that. It just seems like
attention.
I keep hearing that.
I mean, y'all tell me
that. I grew up without my dad. I just want my.
If you up for it, I'm up for it. I'm definitely willing to sit down with him and so I can hear his perspective and gain a little bit of understanding. I mean, like, we're both men at the end of the day. We should be able to agree and disagree and it not be a problem. He believes that, from his perspective, he thinks I'm entitled when that's not the case. Like, it's never been about the money for me. It's more so the relationship, and for me personally, it's more so for the relationship.
I don't know if that's the cleanup.
If it's about
right.
I don't know if that's the cleanup aisle, but if I never heard that one, but hearing that, like,
I heard it.
You know what I'm saying? That's every son with their father.
If we do have a situation, I don't necessarily know what to expect or what it looks like, but if it takes me.
But you know, you're not fully grown until you're like a little bit older.
Okay, so he's saying he want to pay him for the time. I mean, there's no amount of money you could pay, your father for this time. You know what I mean? Okay, here goes a question. We're gonna put it up there.
Ain't no amount of money you can pay me to forgive you for hanging with my ops either.
Facts.
So there go a question up there. Tell me what y'all think.
Does entitled mean that? So with that question,
78 for spelling entitlement right.
I think it was chopped up.
So let's talk about it.
Sometimes they feel that way though. Like you feel entitled, so you can get away with a lot of shit. I mean, most of the entitled people are like Caucasians. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's be realistic about it. Us being entitled is just you fucking being spoiled. Like, you know what I mean? It's a difference. They really feel that I'm entitled to this because I'm of this particular race. But what we're talking about, these are just spoiled kids that had their parents had money or their
Yeah.
pops got money. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. So I
Huh.
can't even use that entitled on us because we're really not entitled to shit because we damn sure don't act like it and they don't treat us like it.
Yeah. So I'm so all of y'all are saying 50 cents is right for cutting the son off.
I ain't say that.
We don't know all the dynamics behind it.
I'm just asking because I don't know if I could
ain't
cut my
saying
son
that.
off.
I mean, the situation, I will have to know all the variables.
Right. We missing a lot of pieces to this puzzle.
Got you. Yeah, so that's something I guess they got to work out, you know. But
Because let's say God forbid if you wasn't in your children's life and the mother was throwing a bunch of shit in their mind, they make you look like the bad guy when you was the good guy in the beginning, but now you the bad guy. How would you feel?
you're right. Definitely right.
And he's only 25, so when you're 25, you still got to use your parents' information to go to college. And
Try.
and in psychology, you're not really a full developed adult, so you still have the mindset of a child.
You do.
He's still a child. White people don't do that to their 25-year-old kids.
Nah, they don't.
No.
I'm just saying, like, you know, we force our kids out at 18. You 18, you got to get out of here. White people, they be all the way up. Grandkids, everybody still living in the house. Wonder why they rich and got multiple this and that because they not, you know, blowing the bag.
Right.
Yeah.
And they support their children
you know what?
all the way through.
we gotta remember who the kid's pops is. Niggas pops is 50 Cent.
Right.
50 runs to the internet for everything. You do 50 wrong, he's signing on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta maybe his son feels this is the only way he can talk to his pops. His pops don't reply to his texts probably don't pick up his phone calls. Shit, let's go to
Yeah, but how much disrespect can you take from your child though?
Yeah.
Remember
Like
you
said,
birthed. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
How
Yeah.
was he there? Was there a relation? Like, we don't know if when they broke up, he just left and just because you paying child support, that's not.
Yeah, but $6,700 in child support, that means your mother's living good, and you should definitely have food and clothes on your back at the end, on the first of every month. You should be good. No matter how crazy you go in March, in motherfucking April, you should be back on.
No, but let's keep it real.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
gonna keep it real
though.
Some people
I'm gonna
don't
keep it
care
real.
about
6,700. He's probably touching 500. Let's keep it real, Tone.
Not even that. Yo, so if he getting 6,700, let's round that off to 7 stacks a month. You can easily have a crib on 3 stacks a month.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
In a car.
Yeah, but he's
your Wi-Fi and all your bills.
Yeah, but he's not controlling that. The mother is.
Okay, it don't matter. Do you live
Now
with
he's
your mother?
25.
He ain't getting no more child support right now, bro.
Yeah, but
child support been over.
It started at 25 G's a month.
Yeah, and he worked it down to 6,700 just because the son wants to take 2 classes to say he's still in college, so he can't get off child support.
Shit.
Wow.
That's crazy. Okay.
That's petty.
What y'all think about this?